Hello. Today we have a quite interesting topic. It's order flow. I won't talk about order flow as something unclear or complicated like smart money. On the contrary, I will go beyond smart money and show you what really works. I will show you what you can actually use. Let's go. What is order? Flow. Let's consider ascending order. Flow. Order. Flow is a trending movement that does not leave liquidity behind. We have an upward movement, liquidity removal, upward movement, liquidity removal, upward movement, liquidity removal. This liquidity serves as fuel for us to continue the price movement in the trend. So here it's all the same. This is fuel. This liquidity is either stop losses or imbalances or some areas of interest. All of this serves as fuel for us to continue the price movement. But in reality, the way I just showed you the ascending order flow is not entirely true. In fact, it moves a little differently. So we have ascending order flow, we have some consolidation, not quite smooth, unclear. We have liquidity removal, a move upwards. Then there is a similar consolidation, incorrect, crooked, unclear, liquidity removal, and a move upwards. So this liquidity is stops, areas of interest, imbalances, all the same. In reality, order flow does not work as technically as we assume. And the same goes for the descending movement. We have descending order flow, an unclear consolidation curve, a sweep upwards, liquidity removal, a move downwards, again consolidation, possibly smoother than last time, another sweep, and a move downwards. Next, what is the logic of order flow and where is it going? The algorithm creates an ascending or descending trend for specific goals on the chart. The logic of such movement is that we trigger stop losses, thereby continuing the movement upwards. The task of order flow is not to leave liquidity behind. Order flow is not formed for no reason. It exists for certain purposes. For example, equal highs or the nearest high, it doesn't matter. The goal is liquidity. So again, we have, let's say, an ascending order flow. We can go for liquidity here, for equal highs, or for a liquidity pool, or for some monthly high. It doesn't matter. The most important thing is to see the goal on the chart. Next, let's move on to practice. Let's look at ascending and descending order flow on the chart. So, what do we have? We have the daily chart open, and let's look at the descending order flow. We certainly have liquidity removal. We have a structure break. Liquidity removal, structure break. It is still liquidity removal, structure break, and so on. That is all part of our downward order flow. That is, we remove liquidity, make a boss, remove liquidity, make a boss, remove liquidity, make a boss. The situation is roughly the same with upward order flow. And let's assume, let's go down to a smaller time frame. Let's consider a smaller time frame. Let's go here, here, here. We will consider this area here for understanding. Upward order flow. We have liquidity removal, structure break. We have the removal. Here it is, the break. Next, we have the same. We still have a removal and a break here. Also, the continuation of price movement in the trend. Therefore, both downward and upward order flow have the same. It is liquidity removal, structure break, and continuation of price movement in the trend. Something like that. As for entry points, I personally enter in different ways, but it's best to enter on liquidity removal and structure break, and then on the test of that break, we will look for the break on lower time frames, which are 3 or 5 minutes. That is, we have upward order flow. Liquidity removal. Next, the break. This is the boss and the test of this break. And at this test, you need to enter. That is, here we will have an entry point. Here we will place a stop behind the sweep. And we will set the take profit to the nearest area of interest. The most important thing is to have a good risk-reward ratio. This is regarding entry points. That is, we look for entry points on lower time frames at 3.5 m, sweeps on the hourly chart, and entry at 3.5 m. This is the most optimal option, proven over time, and this is what really works. Next, what else can be said about order flow? Order flow sometimes shows where the price is going. Even if we consider this example, why do we need this sweep? There may be some area of interest here. That is, we came here for a reason. Either the monthly high, or equal highs, or some other area of interest. That is, this is a point of attraction. So here we have, or rather had, some target that we removed. We removed it, went down, made a break, gave a retest, and now we can enter here. Something like that. Basically, that's all about order flow. So, subscribe, follow the channel, and like. And most importantly, understand where you are right now and what you are doing. Something like that. Goodbye, everyone.